Hello there, guys, and welcome to a segment that I like to call Random Rants because it is random and I'm ranting. And this is just gonna be us chilling, just a random day. I saw a topic that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna rant about it, talk about it, and see your opinion. Maybe we agree, maybe we disagree. That's the beautiful part of the world that we can disagree, we can agree, but we can still get along and have a nice chill time. It is Sunday, and honestly, I saw something and I wanted to talk to you guys about it because it did bother me. And I thought that throughout time, this topic that I'm going to talk to you guys about was actually going to stop because it is very unpleasant. It is disrespectful. And it's just straight out, just way out of line, to be honest. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the airports. And no, I'm not talking about why they don't have the food that you like at the airport terminal. Focus. No, I'm talking about how at the airports, the K-pop fans decide to act stupid. Because that is the word that I'm looking for. Stupid. Because let me tell you something. When I see an idol, when I see an artist, because they live in this world, they walk around the neighborhood, my first thought is I need to get as close as I can, invade their privacy, their personal space, their boundaries, because we're gonna get married. Said it. Manifestation. No, that's not how it works. Okay, I need to understand one thing, and is that what makes you think that getting close to that idol is going to get you any points? First of all, they're human beings. Second of all, getting a picture or a video that close, the only thing that will get you is probably a bloody nose. And I say that with all the passion in my heart. It's been years, and we see all the K-pop fans flying around the airport. Because again, security is not playing here. They will push you, they will move you, they will do anything possible to protect the idol that they're there to protect, because that's their job. And yet, not only do I see more fans doing this, I see them getting closer and closer every time. And they don't understand that this is an invasion of privacy, of boundaries of the idols that they say they love. Mind you, me, I don't love any idol. I don't love anybody that doesn't know me personally, doesn't support me personally, and doesn't call me and be like, hey, what do you need from me? I'm going to be there for you. That's not the case here. So it is funny how these people will constantly remind us that they love these idols. Oh my God, I love him so much. Oh my God, I can't live without him. Why, cry me a river. And then you get close to this idol to the point where you are not only bothering them, you know stuff about this idol. Like, for example, Han. We all know that Han has anxiety. We all know that he gets nervous and that he has to be as close as he can to the members. If not, he's going to have another anxiety attack. And yet people still go around and get as close as they can to get what? Their pores on a video? I'm sorry, but who are you going to show that to? Because if you're my friend and you show me a video of Felix this close and personal, all I'm going to do is slap you across the face, because that is an invasion of privacy, of boundaries, of personal space. And I bet these are the same people that if somebody get close to them and be like, hey, I think I remember you for like a couple years ago, they tell them, go away, don't get close to me. These are the same people that will post on social media that somebody was looking at them weird, that somebody got close to them that they don't know, and then they're doing this to the idols that they say that they love. So make it make sense here. Because I never understood. I've been in the K-pop scenario since 2008. And I thought that it was because, the lack of social media, you wanted to get close to the idol, you wanted to see them up close, because maybe you couldn't afford to go to a concert, you couldn't go to a fan meet, and there wasn't Twitter, TikTok, anything back in the day. So I'm thinking, maybe with social media, since we have more opportunities to see them interact and have more opportunities to more venues to go see them, things were going to slow down, and we're not going to do that anymore. I was wrong. They do that even more. And these are the same people that will still go front row to like 4, 5, 6 concerts just so that they can be noticed by the idol that they love. Make it make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how you can go to bed at night knowing that the idol you have said that you love feels very overwhelmed with your presence, because they remember. That's one thing, is that maybe they get a thrill when they say, oh, like they have seen you before. But the fact that they have to say that they've seen you before is not a good thing. That's not a flex, my guy. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we doing these type of embarrassing moments? That you have to think also that whatever you do reflects on the fandom. Even though we're not a whole, just like you, like we don't do everything as one person. But yet they see this action from the fandom that says they love them, and they say that they love, and they have to question this. Are they okay? Like, is this going to be everybody? Because as a human being, you have to consider that option. And that is a normal reaction. And then they get mad when they get that reaction. You're invading a person's, a human being's personal space, and you expect to get what? A cookie? A muffin? A reward? No, you are not going to be quote unquote famous in the fandom. You're going to be infamous, because if you're my friend and you show me that, we are not friends. And the friend that agrees that you're doing the right thing, that you are so lucky that you are doing this for the fandom, and oh my God, you got so close, change your friends. That is not a friend. That is a sasaeng. And I'm going to have a separate video talking about how sasaengs began, how sasaengs work, and how they're doing it nowadays with social media, and how things haven't gone any better. They've just gotten worse. Since now they have more access to more information that they did before. Mind you, back in the day, they will still do this with not as much as technology as they have today. And they still found the airplane ticket. They found time of arrival, time of departure, where they're going to be staying. You know how many people have stayed in the same hotels and the same area? Like literally, like if not this hotel, the one next to it, just so I can be close to them. What do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna come to you and be like, "Here, come to my room," because urichi bero kacha. Like, this is not gonna work like that. And yet people still doing it, because it doesn't matter what type of recognition they get, as long as they get recognized. But the idol that they love, they're gonna be happy. But how can you be happy knowing that the idol that you love doesn't stand you? He sees you somewhere, he's gonna run away with good intention. He has to do that because you have posed yourself as a threat, not as a fan that actually admires their work, which is how it's supposed to be. That's how I do. I don't love the idol. I love the music that they bring into my life, and the fandom that I've got to meet thanks to them, because the fandom is the one that stays for me. That's why I say I don't do things for the idol. I do it for the fandom. And I don't think the fandom will be happy with me showing the videos of me having Felix spores 2 centimeters like away from me, and they're gonna be like, we are happy. We applaud you. You want an award, you're gonna get one. Yeah, for the most stupidest person in the world, because that's not even decent human being interaction. So why does these things keep happening? Idols have been stepped on. They have tripped. They have hurt themselves. For what? For a video? For a photo? For a chance to be 5 feet away from them? To what? What are you going to get out of this? Is my question. Because as for me, I don't see anything positive coming from being 5 feet away from a total stranger. Because let's understand something. We may see them act on social media. We see them on reality shows. We see them interact with other fans. But we also have to understand this is not their whole personality. We're seeing 20 minutes out of a 24-hour day. This is not who they say they are. This is just a part that they're showing to you guys. But the real person behind all that camera, that makeup, that person is real, and it's not showing it to you guys because they don't need to. They need to show it to people that they care, that they see every day, that they talk, that they interact with. Not to just some stranger that is walking around the street. This is not how this works. They will never show you their real intentions because you are not showing them your real intentions. They're scared. And what you're doing is scary, dangerous, and it's way out of line. And yet it's happened more and more and more. Stray Kids left, I think yesterday, to Japan. And when I tell you that it started with them leaving, saying hi to the fans, being social, to a point where now they're so covered up that you can't tell if what their hat is a hoodie or a trash bag. Because they're just so covered. I have to sit down and be like, is this Changbin? Is this Lean? No, this is that the janitor? Like, it is so confusing. Because now they have no desire to interact with the people that are there. It started from something sweet and something, you know, that it was between the fandom and the idol. And now it started to a point where I have to run away in order to be safe. And that is not okay. And the fact that one reflects on a lot of people, it's so sad, because I know that more than half of us won't even do that. I've been close to idols, like really, really close, and I turn around and I walk away because first, I have no interest. Second, they don't know me. I don't know them. You're just a stranger on a stage that I admire because your music brings me joy. You have brought me people that love me, support me, and I know will be in my life until the end of time. Like, there's no questions. But I don't know you. And as a person, as a level up person, we don't know each other. So I don't understand why we have to go through these lengths for 5 minutes of fame. And it's not famous, infamous. You're being infamous. And you're not going to be looked at in a pretty way. You're going to be looked at in a, why are you doing this to me? I thought you care. And yet you go home and you show these videos to who? Because I don't know who's going to applaud this. And if you're in a circle where they applaud and they do this, you're in a very toxic environment. And this is not an okay behavior. And I wish that the fandom would understand and see things how they are. And that is, this is dangerous. This is a violation of boundaries. And we need to come to an understanding that these are also human beings. That right now, everything is on literally, everything is on a spotlight. Their private life, their personal life, their work, everything. And the fact that you're getting as close to them as possible, they don't know what you're going to do. And mind you, I have a friend that if you get close to her, she's going to break your nose. And say sorry later. But you got close to her and she doesn't know you, she's going to react. And there's people that are like this. Some people, based maybe on who they are, past trauma, react this way. You cannot get this close to some people because they will literally elbow you. And you can't complain because you're the one that crossed that boundary and popped their personal bubble without permission. And this is what you're doing. You're stepping into people's grounds without permission. And even if you got permission, you have to think, I don't know you. You don't know me. We're strangers. You cannot approach someone and then cry when they bite. Because you're the one that crossed that boundary. And I wish that things would get better. I wish that things would just settle. And I really wish that people will understand the big picture of this. And it is that this is disrespectful. This is dangerous. And it doesn't get you any points in the fandom, in your friends, and in yourself. You have to think these people waste time, hours and hours. Because if you scroll through YouTube, you're going to see that some of them be like Stray Kids departure, Gimpo Airport, or ATEEZ Incheon Airport departure to Japan. And they sometimes wait 5-6 hours for the last 30 seconds of them leaving. You're wasting your time on people leaving. They're leaving. So why are you there to see them go? Go to a concert, go to a fan meet. Enjoy the fandom. The fandom is beautiful. It has beautiful people, talented, creative human beings. And you're missing out on what? On what? So I don't understand. But I hope that in the future, especially with social media being as big as it is, the message gets through. People stop doing this because you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting the fandom and the idol. The idol that is there doing its job, and you are just being unnecessarily hurtful. So I think I got that out of my chest, and I'm so happy because I've seen it throughout the years. It's been more than 10 years in the K-pop industry, and I really thought that throughout time things will get better and that things will just tone down, since now we have more accessibility and more ways to interact with the celebrities. But it's just shown me that we have more access to them. So the bad people and the assassins have a way to reach them even more than they did before. And that's the scary part. So I hope you guys enjoy this random rant. It's just a random rant. I just wanted to talk and get that out of my chest because it does bother me, and that's something that I will never do. So I don't understand how other people can go to bed at night knowing that they hurt the person that they claim that they love. So if you guys like this, like and subscribe. There are gonna be more rants because I have a whole bunch of, like, a list. I have screenshots. I have everything that I want to share with you guys, see your opinions, see maybe you know somebody that does this, or maybe you agree, and we can just talk about this in the comment section. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. There's gonna be more of this. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Stay healthy, be kind to one another, and stay humble, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.